Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a todos. Good afternoon and welcome everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear, and I am the Spiritual Director and Founding Minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and password. Today is Sunday, January 23rd, 2022. And we're continuing with our annual theme this year, which is Living Everyday Wonder. The topic for this month is also Living Everyday Wonder. And the topic for this week is Questioning Everything. Each week, we start with a spiritual practice called Affirmative Prayer, which is also known as spiritual mind treatment. And this is a powerful tool and a practical tool that helps to shift our consciousness so that we are open and available to accept the good that is already present in our life. So let's move into today's service with intention, as we do each week, with a reading from the Creative Thought magazine. Today, I'll be reading from January 20th, 2014. And just a reminder that spiritual mind treatment is always done in the first person. So I invite you to close your eyes and take these words as your own, if you so choose. I turn to the source of wisdom and knowledge that lives within me and as me. I know that it knows all things, including how I must proceed when the way seems obscure. I know too that this inner wisdom reveals what it knows to me because it lives as me and knows my highest good. Divine wisdom is my knowledge now, and I embrace its presence within. I face every situation before me with an open mind, open heart, and open will, knowing that wisdom within selects the best choice for my complete and continuing success. I ask every question, claiming the right answer. And all-knowing wisdom within knows and delights in my perfect action and prosperity. Any information, tool, material, or assistance that I need appears as right action and by the most efficient means, resulting from wisdom, understanding, and action in my mind now. Knowing that wisdom guides me in speaking my word and opens me to receive the demonstration of my word, I feel complete peace and gratitude for the perfection that is law in action. I release my word, and so it is. And that was originally submitted by Reverend John Lusk from Westlake Village, California. So as we do each week as well, let's review together our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. And we do this by means of our vision, which is to educate and support each other so we can create the life we desire that works for us right now. And this is supported by our mission, which is to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And so at this time, I'd like to once again welcome everyone and let you know that you are all an important part of our community. And please know that we are an open community that honors all faith, traditions, and paths. So welcome once again. Here we teach a philosophy called the Science of Mind, and it's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom. And we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth. We've experienced one of these tools with our opening spiritual mind treatment. And as I mentioned, we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists within everyone and everywhere. When Dr. Ernest Holmes founded this teaching in the early 1920s, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts in order to create the Science of Mind. And when asked to provide a concise definition of this teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. Each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. And we are now meeting in person on Sundays at noon at Winston's Bar and Grill, Calle Peru, number 1231, right next to the Shell gas station. So come and join us and hang out after the service for some good food and great conversation with like-minded people. And if you have any questions or comments, you can post them online wherever it is you are watching the replay, or chat with me in person, or send me a direct email and I'll be sure to respond. So, what questions are you asking? Why are you asking them? And of whom are you asking them? Are you asking enough questions? Questions hold possibilities, so why not question everything? What's in a question? The answer is found within the question itself. Curiosity, clarity, knowledge, desires, wants, needs, information and suggestions. Questions open us up to possibilities. And sacred inquiry, well, that's a life changer. Science of Mind and Spirit is a philosophy that is open at the top. And this means that it continues to evolve as our understanding of spirit and the law continues to deepen and expand. We believe in the direct revelation of truth through our intuitive and spiritual nature, and that anyone may become a revealer of the truth who lives in close contact with this indwelling God. One way to be in close contact with this indwelling presence is through asking questions. And this sacred inquiry avails us to the infinite intelligence and lets divine wisdom guide us in our daily life, the wonders of which never cease. Curiosity leads to creativity and innovation, as well as knowledge and understanding and wisdom. Our willingness to ask questions keeps us open at the top. Dr. Ernest Holmes said this: through spiritual discernment, we see that we have within us a power which is greater than anything we shall ever contact, a power that can overcome every obstacle in our experience. Did you know that on average, children ask between 70 and 100 questions a day, every day? One of the most frequent of which is why? Why? Such a tiny word, but such a big question. We are born with a natural curiosity. When we are young, We have a desire to learn and understand more about the world around us. We imagine that anything is possible. This curiosity sparks creativity, and our willingness to ask questions expands our world. Adults, on the other hand, ask an average about 20 questions a day, and most of them are closed or limiting questions, such as, what should we have for dinner? What time was that meeting? And do you want to see a movie tonight? Interesting, the difference, right? Well, to ignite the curiosity we are all born with, we can ask more questions more often. And a great place to begin asking questions of all is to ask questions of all things you are interested in. Everything around in the world around you. Don't passively accept things around you as being just how they are. Ask why they are. And realize that the limit of what you can't be interested in are limitless. One of the most often questions I ask here in Mexico is ¿qué? Followed by ¿cómo? Or ¿dónde? What? How? Where? I question everything. And I find that it's a way to help me learn the Spanish language. So question everything. Ask new questions. By asking questions, we can see a bigger picture and challenge our limiting beliefs. By asking questions, we start to see and do things differently. And by asking questions, we learn new things. By asking questions, we are more creative and innovative. Dr. Ernest Holmes said this: the entire inquiry of science and mind is an inquiry into the relationship between God and the individual. And so far as we can establish a right relationship, we shall have a corresponding power. In the Declarations of Principles, it is written, that on another side for you. We believe in the direct revelation of truth through our intuitive and spiritual nature, and that anyone who may become a revealer of truth who lives in close contact with the indwelling God. We often ask questions and seek answers externally, but there's an infinite intelligence always available within us. We can access it through the sacred inquiry of spirit. The spiritual practices of visioning and spiritual discernment bring us to a closer contact with that indwelling presence that allows for direct revelation. Both begin by centering in oneness and anchoring in love. In visioning, we ask expansive, open-ended questions in order to catch the high idea. In spiritual discernment, we ask clarifying questions seeking divine guidance about something more specific. Spiritual discernment helps clarify the what. What is mine to do? What is the next intended step or the next indicated step? In which direction do I go in? We might not have all the answers to these questions, but there is that within us that does. Rather than trying to find a solution with our limited knowledge or resources, spiritual discernment allows spirit to provide an answer. Regular practice strengthens our ability to hear the still, small voice within and to trust its guidance. Our minds are one with that one mind that only knows the highest and best. So why wouldn't we turn to it for guidance? In the mystery novel, Maisie Dobbs, Jacqueline Winspear wrote this. Truth walks toward us on the paths of our questions. Wait a while in the stillness and do not rush to conclusions, no matter how uncomfortable the unknowing. A willingness to stay in the question opens us to more expansive opportunities, creative ideas, and inspired solutions. Jacqueline Winspear wrote, "The truth walks toward us on the paths of our questions." As soon as you think you have the answer, you have closed the path and may miss vital new information. Wait a while in the stillness, she says, and do not rush to conclusions, no matter how uncomfortable the unknowing. Living in the question makes us available to spirit. It creates a space in which the infinite intelligence can be heard, a space that is sure to be filled with the answer at the right time, because spirit always fills the void. It may come as a divine download, and frequently it comes in the wonders of every day. A line from a movie, a post from social media, a conversation with a friend. Asking a question signals to life that you are ready to live the answer, and then life lives it through you at the appropriate time. And that's another quote from Mary O'Malley in What's in the Way is the Way. So when we are inquisitive, life becomes an endless opportunity to learn and grow. What are you curious about? Ask questions. Make a sacred inquiry and then listen. Live in the question and allow life to live the answer through you. Seek first the kingdom of God and experience glorious wonders every day. Albert Einstein is famously quoted for saying this. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. And that leads us to our affirmation for the week. I ask new questions and allow the answers to come. So now is our time for mindful giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless the financial gifts that you give today, and every donation is greatly appreciated, no matter the amount. Donations can be made using PayPal through our website. Our website is www.cslpv.org. When you arrive on the landing page, you'll see a donate button. And when you click on it, it will direct you to your PayPal account, where you can make your donation in whichever manner you choose. Alternatively, if you would like to send a paper check, you can address it to CSLPV number 403, 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, B1Y8M1. And so now, if you would like to join me in our Offertory Affirmations. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So if you would like to have a one-on-one connection for a spiritual mind treatment to assist you with change or whatever you are experiencing in life, please connect with me. And if you would like to commit to being a member of CSLPV Puerto Vallarta for this year, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, please contact me so that you can be sent the current forms. I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. And if you are interested in learning more about the science of mind teaching, we are offering courses and workshops here in Puerto Vallarta, both online and in person. So connect with me to find out the details and continue with practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions can create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. May peace and love be with you. Namaste.